What's up, everybody? Today we are continuing our campaign playthrough of Last Epoch until we reach the end game. Then we're going to start grinding some end game content. We are currently on the Keeper Vault quest right here, and we're currently coming back to the Keeper's camp to return to Lena and speak with her about what happened previously.
Everything okay? Where's Balthus?
He was kidnapped. The Osprix took him. That is what happened last time.
Happened?
A giant drake came in,
That
grabbing
must
him.
be Orion. If he captured Balthus, he's in danger.
Who's Orion?
Osprix General. He's the one leading the hunt for us. What happened to the artifacts Balthus was protecting?
It was taken along with
That must be
Balthus.
what they were after.
Balthus.
We have to save Balthus. Get him and the Epoch back.
Do you know where they would
Their
go?
camp is not far. I'll have to organize a group. Go after him.
Then
Are you
allow me.
sure? I could gather soldiers. Have them come with you.
It's faster if I go now.
You'll walk into an entire army of Osprix.
I got this.
Stay safe, stay alive, and bring Balthus back.
Will do. Alright, quest complete. Got ourselves a passive point. So let's take a look here. So, if you haven't seen my previous episode here, we are going with the mage class, and we're kind of just going heavy on the damage with our fire damage, cold damage, lightning damage so far on our passive here. And we added a little bit of point in our preparation passive as well, which gives us the next used skill some increased damage and some slow effect. But I think since we're already 7 out of 8 on this elementalist here, we're going to add a point to that. Kind of just fully increase that fire damage, cold and lightning damage as much as we can. We're kind of going for heavy damage. And as you can see too, my X is the fireball skill ability, and we've already modified it a little bit, so now we're shooting 3 fireballs versus the 1. So we're going to kind of really make this mage class extremely strong.
The Terror's blessing.
So we've got a optional objective here, which we'll start as well. Fitz the Groll farmer, pardon. If it isn't too much trouble, I caught word of some of our soldiers getting lost in the highlands. It includes my niece. She's no fighter like me. All she wants is to tend to the gardens, but desperate times. I'll find her. I'm worried, you know. Highlands are Osprix territory right now. They were to scout over, but they should be back by now. Anyway, if you do find her, let me know how she's doing. Thank you. No problem.
Prayers be with you.
Alright, so we'll head to the Highlands, progress ourselves on this main quest for the campaign here, so we'll head to the Highlands, and we'll take care of that side objective as well. Heading to the Highlands here. And currently for our weapons that we're using, oh, I should have probably sold a few of these things, shouldn't I? We're actually going to go back to town and sell a few things. So we got ourselves a unique drop during our first part of the campaign playthrough. We got the Firestarter's Torch, which gives us a little bit of melee damage and spell damage, but we have a 23% chance to inflict spreading flames on hit, and we have more fire damage to enemies that are affected by that. And we have increased fire damage over time and some movement speed. So with our fireball effect, this should be kind of a fun passive to use. Not passive. The fireball, that's not a passive. That's a skill. Should be a fun unique to use in combination with our fireball skill. That's what I meant to say. Alright, so just going to quickly sell a few things out of our inventory, and then we're going to head to the Highlands here. Yes. You're saving them. I don't envy you. Heard their camp grows larger by the day. Yes. Vanessa Grail, we're still here. Heard he got caught up in something in the mountains. Think you've got what it takes. Yeah, I'll be good. Let's just sell some stuff here, though. So we can probably clear out most of this inventory. I don't think we're going to need much of this here. Don't really need that. We'll kind of sell all these blue rarities. I don't think we need too many of them. I have just a bunch of junk. Which I'm kind of an action RPG player that likes to... I don't really like using the loot filters like most people do. I kind of enjoy, you know, looking through all the loot on the ground, seeing all the different colors, and really kind of spending time comparing stats and stuff like that. I really enjoy that. So I actually like having all the clutter on the screen. I think it's kind of fun. Get some like what is it called? What is it called? I forgot. I forgot what I was saying, but I just love. I mean, look at that fireball. That is so powerful. What do we have here? Repeatedly cast Storm Bolt at nearby enemies. Get some shock chance. Nice. I don't think we'll need that. Yeah, I think they've definitely added some new shrines to Season 2, because this one I don't think I remember seeing when I first played through Season 1. But look at how strong this fireball is. It is insane. Oh, what do we have over here? What is that? Overburdened lizard. Oh, whoa, okay. It's like a loot kind of mob right there. Grab some gold. And it looks like our shrine ability just ran out there. So let's take a look at. That dude was like no clipping through the ground. Let's see what kind of loot we have here. Pyromancer's root staff. I mean, that actually does look decent, to be honest, but it's probably not going to be better than our unique. Although with 48% increased fire damage, it's actually okay too. Could be okay. Brass scepter. I don't know if we need that. Broken sword. Increased cast speed. Increased. Let's see, 9% increased cast speed, 17% increased necrotic damage, increased minion health, dodge, rating, health regen per second. Helm of the Turtle. Let's see. Some more intelligence, more dexterity, armor. Not as good as our current one. Let's see. Brass scepter. No, I don't think so. Amulet, which we kind of already have now. So we get more. I like the chance to ignite. We're actually maybe going to swap these out here. So that amulet, it's basically the same thing, but what I like is that we have a higher increase in our melee attack speed, because we're not really using throwing attacks. And we're gaining chance to ignite on hit. Ignite deals fire damage every time, lasts 2.5 seconds, and can stack an unlimited number of times. So I think we're going to go that route. We'll equip that. Just for some kind of minor attribute changes for ourselves here. Yeah, this fireball ability is nuts. And besides the fireball, we've also got some other abilities we're kind of messing around with, which is this kind of glacier ability, which shoots these 3 big glaciers. They deal like more damage as they kind of travel. Then we have our LT, just sort of like a crowd clearing ability. It deals, I believe, fire, ice, and lightning damage. They've got sort of a flame ward. This is just basically a shield, and when it breaks, it's going to cause damage to enemies around us. Then on our primary, we have Mana Strike, which is going to give us sort of some like vampirism, where instead of giving us health though as we attack, it's giving us mana, so we can kind of spam our actual skills that take mana, and our primary is going to replenish the mana faster, as well as dealing some lightning damage too, which is fun. Our fireball ability is becoming so powerful. This is crazy. Just takes a couple hits of those. Wow. And this is actually I've actually played through teleport. Okay. So teleport is probably going to change our dodge here to a teleport. That's what I'm guessing. Anyway, we'll kind of take a look. We'll do our passive point first, then we'll take a look at that. But, as I was saying, I have played through Last Epoch Season 1, the campaign 2 different times, with the Sentinel class, which is sort of like a melee focused class, and I did the Rogue as well, and kind of went for like a Ranger type class. This is actually my first playthrough using the Mage, which is kind of fun. So it's fun kind of messing around with all these different elemental skills and stuff here. So let's add a point to. We should probably go some. It's always nice to have more mana and more health. We could go that route. A little bit of intelligence and elemental resistance. Intelligence, I believe, would help us scale. Let's see here. Yeah, each point of intelligence grants 4% ward retention and improves skills that rely carefully on studied magic, such as Lightning Blast and Mana Strike. Yeah, we could go that. I think we're going to go just simple, kind of more health, more mana for now. Could go ward gained per health point. When you drop below 70% health, you gain a burst of ward based on your maximum health. Ward is pretty good, or just health and mana. Keep it kind of basic for now. And we unlocked a new ability, Disintegrate. Channel to create a beam of pure energy in the target direction. The beam deals fire and lightning damage to all enemies caught in it. We haven't used the Elemental Nova too much. We're going to swap it out for our Disintegrate ability here. Let's kind of take a look at what Teleport does. So I didn't really... Okay, so we have our dodge and our teleport. So we kind of have an extra dodge. It's kind of useful, I guess. We have to like get away from something. We'll mess around with it. Here's our Disintegrate ability. I like that. Let's see. Yeah, it does a lot of damage per second. Scales with intelligence. Our Fireball also scales intelligence. I guess these probably mostly all do. So we'll probably start adding some points to our intelligence. Did we level up a skill yet? We did not. Okay. Just making sure here. Oh, Disintegrate is crazy. Okay. I like the Fireball, but Disintegrate, it's pretty nuts as well. That's crazy. We just won't even let anybody get close to us. We'll head down here. This looks like it's our optional objective down here. Take these Ospreys right here. We should get out of there. Report. Yeah, wow, we are melting them with that ability. That's crazy. Get some shards. Nice. Scroll. Let's see. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. A relic. We'll grab a few of these things, maybe. Don't need the scepter. Let's see what the rune does. Let's see. So we currently have health regen and increased necrotic damage, or we can go more spell damage with intelligence. That just seems to be the better option there. So look at that. Dying Keeper, it was a trap. The Ospreys used us as bait, set out a distress signal. They plan to ambush anyone who... Rest now, you did good. Alright. RIP, it's too bad. This Disintegrate ability is crazy. Alright, let's head to this Osprix war camp here before we go back to town. We'll take care of the... or we'll turn in that side quest once we do this kind of main one. If I keep that teleport with the dodges, I'm actually going to be able to kind of move around pretty quickly. You go dodge, dodge, teleport. Back Disintegrate. Spin around in a circle. The triple Fireball is so fun to use too, though. I love that. Bounce back between Disintegrate. I kind of like that the Fireball has a little bit more spread, which I'm sure... Oh, what do we have here? Another one of those guys. Oh, get back here. Oh, we got him. There we go, look at that. All that loot. Yeah, I'm sure if we specialize in that Disintegrate laser beam, we can probably turn that thing into like a triple beam, just like we do with our Fireball, which would be pretty crazy. So we might have to specialize in that. I'm gonna pick up a few of these things and then... Not the shield though. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up a few things and we'll kind of analyze them later. What do we have here? Shield? No, don't need it. I've never been somebody, even when I'm like a melee class, I've never been somebody that likes using shields, like in any kind of RPG or game that has shields. Like Skyrim, never used shields. That's the RPG off the top of my mind. So anything to do with shields, I just never use them, basically. And when I was going the Sentinel class in my first playthrough here, still didn't like using the shields. Broken sword. Nah. Got a chest up here. So we clear these out, we'll take a look at that point that we unlocked as well. Some war supplies, okay. Hike. Spell fire. Ooh. That's actually interesting. That is as well. Wow, okay. A basic Bastard Sword of Glory. Jeez, I mean, that's pretty good too. Pretty decent. So much loot. Okay. Looks like we got a skill point here in our primary weapon ability. Let's see. Let's see here. What route do we want to go? So we can go mana charges here. Mana strike hits have a chance to attach a spark charge. Spark charge. Spark charges explode after 1 second, dealing lightning damage to nearby enemies. Spark charges automatically detonate when the enemy they're attached to dies. Okay. What is this one? Mana Storm. Mana Strike additionally strikes enemies it hits with Mana Arc. When you are not out of mana, Mana Arc consumes 15 mana. Mana Arc is an arc of lightning from your Mana Blade that strikes each enemy hit by Mana Strike. Intelligence Scaling. 48% increased damage. Gosh. I like going the lightning route. You can also increase attack speed. You can also add more area to our strike, which I like as well. We can go a huge area of attack too. Oh, but then it has a cooldown, which we don't really want to do that. So that turns into frost. I kind of think we'll focus on going this kind of lightning route, which I like. So we'll go more, let's put a point here. More mana gained, and then we'll go mana storm, probably next. Yeah. Yeah, and if you did not watch my first part of the playthrough here, I kind of talked about that, like action RPGs, there's always so much, like, I feel like people like tend to do so much research into like builds to do and stuff like that, and they try to really like min-max their character and do this all kind of stuff, and I kind of like just going with the flow and figuring out what I like best. I like to not really do any research into builds or anything. And just kind of mess around with what I think would be fun and cool, so haven't done any research into what a good mage build is. I think what I've done so far, he's kind of becoming pretty OP. Pretty overpowered just right off the bat. Like this fireball. It's become pretty sweet to use. And the other thing too, if you didn't watch my first part, is once I clear these guys out, kind of show you what I'm talking about. So if we look at our passives, we'll eventually unlock sort of a specialization tree that we can go into. And I was planning on going into sort of that spell blade specialization, because anytime I've played any kind of like mage class in any other RPG, I tend to like to go to that sort of spell sword, spell blade, can't talk, spell blade, spell sword route. So if we can find a nice like big two-handed sword or something, it'd be fun to use with our mage here. Alright, find the summit of the Osprix War Camp. Hit him with Disintegrate, line him up. I like this Disintegrate ability, especially when everyone's just all like stacked up together like that. I mean, look at that, that is crazy. We have here, Siege Engineer. Assassin's Arcane Quill. Ooh. Okay, we actually did. Looks like be pretty good. Okay. I feel like comparing rings is always like the most time-consuming thing. Clearly, though, we'll replace this. Dodge rating. We don't need that one. So increased movement speed, damage over time, strength, fire resistance, dodge rating. Is that better than this one? Yeah? Yeah, I think so. Lightning damage, we're keeping that one for sure. So what's the comparison here? War gained on kills, that's like a shield. 18% increased critical strike chance, mana regeneration, health, and health regeneration. I mean, yeah. We're going that route for sure. It's like the spear. We can compare the staff or the spear here. Okay. Orion's pike. 9 plus 9 spell fire damage, which is really good. I mean, especially if we're using that fireball skill. 24% chance to cast fire aura on kill with fire skills. I like that. Melee void damage, chance to ignite on hit. I like that too, chance to slow on hit. And we're losing out on some spell damage. Spreading flames, reduce fire damage over time. I like the unique. Oh, I guess we'd also be losing out on this. Plus 6 intelligence, yeah, which is pretty good. That's pretty good too. Let's mess around with it. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Might end up making our fireball weaker or a little bit stronger. Level 10. It's always so hard to compare what primaries are better. Let's try going back to that for now. I think having the 6 intelligence that we get with this catalyst is quite good. Alright, another passive point here. So now, I like this. This is what I was trying to unlock here. So, wait, is this what I was thinking? Yeah, let's see. When you hit an enemy with a lightning skill, you cast Arcane Lightning. Additional enemies dealing lightning damage effect has a 5-second cooldown, so we don't really need that. Mage Flurry, increased attack speed and cast speed, which could be pretty good. We can turn into just some... We can get some serious, like, DPS if we go point in that. Arcane Flame, so you hit an enemy with a flame. With a fire skill, you ignite additional enemies nearby. Which is quite good if we're going the fire route. Especially if we keep that fireball. Or we can add some intelligence, which will kind of help us out long term. I think, though, I'm gonna get a 3-point bonus, increased cooldown, recovery speed. Gosh, I like both these here. I think. Does this count as a fire skill? Fire, yes. Okay. Let's do it. 1 point in Arcane Flames, why not? We'll go the fire route. Don't have anything there. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I think we're doing more damage with this unique, so I think we'll keep that. Didn't realize he was gonna recover. Silver Ring of Regrowth, movement speed, melee damage, chronic. We'll sell that probably. I just like hoarding stuff, collecting things. Yeah, this fireball is crazy. Look at that. Water Shrine grants 100% increased mana regeneration. Oh yeah, okay. Grab that in a second. Clear this out first. Wasn't much there. And I believe we have the boss fight coming up, so we'll quickly head that way. Get them with the disintegrate. Boom. Dodge, dodge, summon. Alright, we're gonna keep the shrine even though we're traveling through here. I think we did. Yes, we did. Alright, cool. We'll try to quickly start this boss fight here. Get some use out of this shrine.
You're here for the Epoch.
Yes, I am.
Me was impressive, but it's mine. Call member wing.
Well, that didn't do anything. Thought I was gonna time that. Burn. Does he resist the fire? Ooh, I should get out of that. Whoops. Didn't see that until the last second.
Epoch is ours. Raya, aid me.
Can't tell what's doing more damage here. Our fireball or our disintegrate? Dodge that. Let's hit him with that glacier skill. Oh, he's gone. Goodbye. That was easy. Is that better than what we have now? Oh, it's like the same. Got some shards. Broken Sword of Glory. No, another Broken Sword. Don't need that. Jade Ring of Life. Probably sell it. And we got ourselves an Amulet. Health. Minion damage. Nah. We're not going to use that. We will grab it to sell it, though. It's funny, like, even in RPGs, like, I don't even really use gold for much, but it's just fun to, like, collect the gold. Just collecting things is fun. Keeper Balthus on a Terra. Oh, a Terra. My knees for such large creatures is awesome. Sure build a tiny cage. Are you okay? Will be. Thanks to you. Let me just grab these. There, the shards of the Epoch are safe. I was worried for a moment. You mentioned those before. What are they? Epoch, the Terra's most sacred artifact, holding great power. Power to travel through time. Excuse me?
If Raya were to get his talons on it, he would surely win for more than that.
He'd be untouchable. So what now?
I find a new course of action. Take the Epoch somewhere Raya can't reach. Which,
speaking of, let's head back to camp. I can reach Alina at once, certainly. Let's get going.
I must reach Alina at once.
We'll head back to camp. Turn in our... Oh, looks like we missed the waypoint in the Highlands. Whoops.
A Terra's blessing.
Yes, the distress call of the Highlands turned out to be a trap. What? We had people check that out. Are you okay? Spoke with one. Have they returned? They have not. Out there. I'm sorry for your loss. Keep checking in. I must recover their bodies. Once this is over, spread them into the gardens. Here for your trouble. It isn't much, but I'm grateful for you checking this out. My condolences. A little bit of gold, a little bit of experience here. And we'll kind of sell our... I like that. Level 19. Oh, we got a while till we can actually even use that. I will sell a few things. I think this spear might not actually be as good. We'll sell it. We'll kind of sell all these trinkets we don't really need here. I'll sell that. We'll sell this staff. Yeah, we'll sell the staff. Mini damage, no. Basic jade ring, nope. Sell the chalice and sell that other ring here. 11,000 gold. I think the only thing I like using the gold for is like the gambling in the game. I think it's
He's back.
pretty fun just to
And
like
it's all thanks
get
to
lucky
you.
with some loot. Even though I kind of don't like spending gold in like the regular
He's
shops.
been quiet since he returned. If you could
Speak with
him,
him, be
I'd
grateful, then we can begin our talks. We'll do.
We can begin our talks.
You want me to speak with him? He's like 10 feet away from you.
Back.
So what now?
We must protect the Epoch.
So
Find a way Soraya won't
does he know
get
about their
to know
power?
fully.
Not fully. Terra left their secrets to us and to us alone. What's your plan? I have ideas. The Luna will disagree. We are keepers after all, protectors of Terra's past, collectors of lost history. You sound almost sad.
We've
Made a mistake. Pardon?
Going through the motions.
Keeping the shards hidden, it's all been ritual.
Feel as though drastic times are upon us.
It might be time, yes.
No, you know about them too.
Fate has already shown its
I
hand.
apologize. You might become part of something.
What do you
greater.
mean? Something greater? What do you
I
mean?
only have two
I have 2 shards? That's enough. I'll
Perhaps
keep them
Lena.
safe. You know, sorry.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry to you too. This is what's best for us all. With the Epoch's power, I'll finally.
Oh, where are we going? The Ruined Era, the Crumbling Ruins. Chapter 2. Chapter 2, the Crumbling Ruins. Alright, let's see here. Shard of the Epoch. It appears to be one of the shards of the Epoch that Balthus had. Looks like it's only been here as long as you have. Balthus and the other shards are nowhere in sight. Take the shard of the Epoch here. Explore your surroundings. Our current objective. So, the Ruined Era. So if you haven't played Last Epoch before, the game is all about time travel. And if we check out our map here, we're currently in the Ruined Era. we were just in the Divine Era. So now that we have the Last Epoch, we can kind of travel between different times, different timelines here. Back and forth, each one with its own map and stuff like that. So Ruined Era, that's where we're at now. We have the Ancient, Divine, Imperial, and then End of Time, which is like our end game part of the map. So, the Ruined Era. We went into the future pretty far here. And everything's all apocalyptic now, basically. Alright, found a waypoint. Not really anything else. Get out of here. Alright, let's see where this bridge leads us.
Somewhere. Yet my surroundings appear familiar.
Keeper's Helm, probably useless. Probably don't need that. I mean, the armor's good, but I don't think we need that. Avoid maggots. They explode on death, but don't do too much damage when they explode, so we're not too worried about that. It's cool too with Last Epoch, like as we travel through time, it's like the map just completely changes, as well as the enemies too, so it always keeps things like pretty interesting. Feels like you have like 4 different worlds to explore, or more than that, honestly. Reinforcements on death, more health. Ah, those reinforcements are pretty useless. Scholar's Keeper, Helm of Renewal. Looks... whoops, didn't mean to go there. It's pretty good. Okay. So we get additional mana, void resistance, and health regeneration per second. Plus a little bit more... oh no, we actually end up losing armor. A little bit. We only lose a little bit of armor and health regeneration. Whatever. We'll equip it, we'll change it up. I kinda like how it looks.
And who are you?
Who am I? You, yes you. Why are you here? Where is here? Don't play dumb. Only rangers and elders are allowed out here. Everyone knows that. Still, you don't look like a cultist. Cultist? What are you talking about? The way void leeches off them. It's not to say there aren't any cultists nearby, so let's both be careful. Come. I'll take you back to Last Refuge. The void? What are you talking about? Are you well in the head? Nope. Look around you. Dark tar that consumes everything around us. The void. His hair got hit by the void, that's for sure. Last Refuge is the only place to steer clear of it. If you're not from there, then let's hope our elders don't find any corruption on you, eh? Okay. We'll travel with you. Last Refuge. Leather gloves back here. Oh, 10 armor. Intelligence. Cast speed. Nah. I don't want to miss out on that intelligence. It's kind of the biggest factor with those gloves back there. The armor, cast speed. Don't need any of that. Disintegrate all these guys here. But check out the other thing. In my first part of the playthrough that I mentioned, campaign playthrough, was that when it comes to parts of the map, like I know some people try to just like fly through the campaign to just quickly get to the end game, but I honestly really enjoy doing the campaigns of action RPGs. Other ones being like Grim Dawn, which I liked a lot. Torchlight 1, Torchlight 2, liked quite a bit. Loved both those games. But anyway, yeah, I like doing the campaigns. And I also like kind of exploring as much as I can, especially something like Grim Dawn. I feel like the exploration is like a big part of it. So I like to check out all the like little nooks and crannies of these different maps. Alright, level 11. Take a couple skill points we can add on to here. Okay. So what were we heading? Oh, we get more projectiles. That's where we were going to go. Yeah, okay. So we're going to add another point to Skura's Gambit, which improves our fireball's base critical chance. Oh, it slows the cast speed. That's okay. We're going to have to put another point in that because I do want to add those extra projectiles and turn our fireball into just like a gigantic shotgun fireball. So next point, we go from 3 to 5, which will be cool. And then now we can unlock our Mana Storm perk here, which is cool. Casts lightning at positive mana. Boom. Awesome. Oh, whoops, I forgot to do the passive. We'll do that in a second. Okay, so now I think we should add a point to our intelligence. Probably. Intelligence, fire resistance, yeah. That's going to help us as well with our skills. This last refuge, speak with Elder Burn. Where are you at? Oh, right here.
Terra watch over you.
You there, I do not recognize you. Guard sent me, I come from outside. Still you have no presence about you. Cold. As if. You have a shard on you. Long story, I'm protecting it. Protecting it, we need it to protect us. I'll get to the bottom of how and why you have it later. What's important is that we present this to the council immediately. Whether our shards have fallen by a shard misplaced, or you're simply the foretold holder we've heard so much about, we must find out. Foretold holder, yes, it's a long story. For now, find guard captain Baravan and the city. You'll ensure you're presented to the rest of the elders. The elders, who are they? You're really not from around here. No, I'm not. We uphold the council, the leadership of Last Refuge. Why don't you take it to him? Well, I'm in no shape to get back there. I do not want to face Void along the way. Alright. Anyway, enough talk. Get to the council chambers at once. Alrighty. Will do. Last Refuge outskirts. That fireball does seem a little bit slower. That's okay.
Yes?
You there, if you're not fighting off the void, you need to get back to the surface. Last Refuge is falling. I have a shard, it can help us. What? The council chambers are at the city center. I must do this, please. Very well. Since you're heading out, I grow worried that Elder Arza is trapped inside. If you find him, try talking to him. Try taking him, whoops, with you. He's persistent, but overestimates himself. Alright.
God be with you.
Will do. 2 gold. Can't leave that gold behind us. Last Refuge outskirts. I love having the lightning on our passive. It's so cool. Fire and lightning, what fun abilities as a mage. Those are like my favorites. Who do we have here? You fought them off. It's too late for me. There are others trapped in the outskirts. Please help them evacuate the council chambers. I will help them. We'll find them. So we've got 3 people to rescue. Oh. Oh, jeez. R.I.P. So it looks like, take a look at our map. Yeah, so we got a few people to rescue here. We'll grab that shard. There's a bridge. Void Despair. Yep. Oh, he's just right here. Either I don't know who you are, but I can see. Oh, I see you can fight. Get to the council chambers and ask for aid as soon as you can. I'm here to relay orders to evacuate. Get out of here.
Farewell.
The 3 fireballs are so cool. Jeez, these guys are getting just destroyed. I feel like he had a chance to run right there. He kind of just stood there. What do we have here? Oh, shield. Nope. What's with the body just falling from the ceiling? Did you get just like kicked up into the air? That's crazy. Armor shard. Ooh. We can't use that. It's not worth anything. Okay. those are dinosaurs. Alright, let's go to this. Drops. Oh, epic shards. Cool. So these, if you haven't played Last Epoch, which I'm sure you probably have, or any kind of RPG, these are how we can kind of modify our weapons and armors and stuff like that. Give us some extra little attributes and things. We can do those in the forge, which we can forge right here. So we can add like an item to the forge here, and we can add different epic shards to give us different modifiers and things like that. Let's line these guys up and then hit them with our disintegrate. Frost Claw. Let's see what Frost Claw is. What is that? 3 projectiles arc to the target location and create a burst of frost. Added spell damage applies to the burst at 100% effectiveness, and it has a freeze rate of 40. Oh, that's pretty cool. Not that we're going to really use much frost, but we'll mess around with it for now. Alright. This time, let's... Mana, health. We can go attack speed and cast speed, which is pretty good. We're going to go... Another point in our arcane flames. Let's go another point to our intelligence here. I think it's pretty important to get a few points in there. Oh, and then we... Oh no, we didn't get more skill points. More skill points for our skills. So many points. Points, skills, attributes, so many things like that. Okay. What are these creatures? They're slaughtering my beasts and driving them mad. I cleared a path. Get out of here. Get quite a bit of mana out of that. 17 more mana. We only gained 2. Nah. We'll sell it though. Even though it's not really worth anything. Bob and weave. Can't hit me. What do we have back here? Periodically becomes rampant. Oh, added melee physical damage shard. That's pretty cool. And how far away are we from Elder Mossberg? Oh, he is way down there. Okay. Hopefully we can get to him from this side. I think we've gone pretty far. This fireball. Fireball disintegrate combo is such a cool one. Oh, we haven't even used this ice shard yet. Whoops. Oh, that's pretty cool. I just don't really care about freezing though. I'd rather just burn everything in my path. Oh, dead end. Well, I guess we gotta make the trek back. Okay. Way back. Oh, we can probably get there from the middle though, if I had to guess. We'll head down this way. How far do we have to go? Not too far. Let's see if we can go south here. Will that lead us to it? Looks like it probably will. Where are you crawling from? Ooh, let's go. Yeah, that's what I want. Keeper Raymond. Jade ring. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually awesome. That is actually really awesome. Fire. Let's go. Okay, Calamity Unique Jeweled Circlet. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so we get a little bit of armor, which we don't really care about. We're kind of going... We kind of don't even really need the armor. We've barely had trouble with enemies so far. So increased 55% increased fire damage. That is huge. That is huge. Increased spell damage, 7%. More mana. 142% chance to ignite on hit with fire skills. That is huge. Okay. When you kill an enemy with a fire skill, you take 4 fire damage over the next 2 seconds. Okay, a little bit of drawbacks. 6% increased fire spell cast speed. Does that also increase the cast speed of Disintegrate, the laser beam? I think it would. Oh yeah, I think it does. So when I kill an enemy with a fire skill, I light myself on fire? Oh, barely though. I mean, that's barely doing any damage. We're good. That is a huge unique. We're probably going to keep that one for a while. Oh. I like the two-handed sword, but the combination of the unique that we have right now with this primary is pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. Oh man, that's a good combination. That's going to be hard to replace. We're getting more melee damage here, but less fire damage. Let's mess with it, see if there's a slight... I think the actual damage from the primary is going to be a little bit better. Doing about 145. What was that on average? Let's see, hard to gauge how much better it actually is. Like 170 on average, maybe? Let's go back to this combination, which might be a little bit better. Especially going that fire damage route. Root staff. Okay, now let's see here. So we do actually do slightly... It's hard to gauge it. Love breaking crates. I think it just increases the fire damage so much. I think we're going to have to keep this unique for a little bit. I also quickly get like ADD with these kind of games where it's like I get something good and I like it a lot, then I immediately just want to like find something better. I'll use it for like a couple hours. I'm like, alright, time to find something cooler. Which it's hard to replace uniques. You know, it's tough. I just love, yeah. Yeah, anyway. Alright. The void is tearing last refuge apart. We tried fleeing, but all the destruction has turned this place into a maze. I've doomed the people who trusted me to lead them out. I cleared a path. Flee. What? You have my thanks. Quickly, let's save this place. Goodbye.
Stay safe.
Grab some of those. Warrior's pickaxe. Don't need it. Captain's ring, I'm sure that's useful. Stun avoidance. Pyromancer's wand. Increase fire damage, pretty basic. Alright, so now we'll head northeast toward the council chambers. And it looks like we'll turn in our optional quest, our side quest, also in the council chambers, so that works out pretty well. What does this crown look like? I look kind of ugly. I prefer helmets over like the crowns, but can't ignore the benefits from it. Gosh, our fireball skill is so good now. And disintegrate, actually, let's mess around with that a little bit. The DPS is probably like super high now. 1,314. I think it was... Yeah, that's increased a lot. Yeah, love that. You can just melt people. Repeatedly throw hammers at nearby enemies, plus 20 strength and increased armor. Anvil Shrine. These new shrines for Season 2 are so cool. I love it. Throwing hammers at people. Oh. Couldn't save him, unfortunately. Grab a staff. Nope. Bow physical damage. Yeah, we don't need that, but grab it anyway. Looks like we've pretty much cleared this map out, so we'll head northeast to the council chambers and turn in both of our quests here. Dodge, dodge, teleport. Oh, you know what? Forgot to add a skill point here. I think we're gonna go more intelligence again. I like that. Especially a lot of our stuff scales with intelligence, so let's add some more points there. And then we maybe have a new... Oh, we have to go level 20 to get a new specialization slot. Okay. Now... Let's see, okay, we've got our Mana Storm. Now we can go Mana Strike, which has a chance to attach Spark Charge. Has a chance to attach Spark Charge that explodes after 1 second, dealing lightning damage to nearby enemies. Okay, I also want to go... Yeah, these two routes, right? That's what I was saying before? I believe. Increasing attack speed is always good too, though. Oh, Mana Strike is ranged. Ooh. That's pretty cool too. I do like that. What's this? Do we throw hammers? No. Mana Strike has increased attack speed. Mana Arc created by Mana Storm costs less mana. So these both cost less mana, increase mana speed. Let's go Spark Charge perk. I kind of like that. Turn this thing just lightning sword. Or, not sword, but lightning primary. Teleport. Oh, so we've got to help Elder Ursa repel the void forms. Sounds like he's got trouble up ahead. Ooh, skill point and our fireball. Let's go. Now, awesome. Let's go. Been waiting for this one. We don't want that. That one's lame. Straight line. We don't want a straight line. We want like a shotgun. What route were we gonna go here? I forgot. I always forget what I'm like doing. Oh, you can turn the fireball into a lightning ball. Dang, okay. We're gonna go this direction. Extra projectiles. Oh, we can go... Oh, dang, we have 2 points here. So we can go up to 5. And then another point. We have 7 fireballs. Look at this. That is just crazy.
Only a little longer.
We're becoming just a fire mage. It's just too easy.
You there, help me.
That disintegrate just melts him. Oh, do you have to heal up a little bit there? Goodbye.
Impressive. Go on, I'll be right behind you.
Sounds good. Couple shards. Pickaxe. Imagine just using a pickaxe as your primary. That's crazy. Council chambers. Meet with Elder Gasper in the council chambers.
Humanity itself.
Let's turn in this optional objective here. Once you come from last refuge outskirts, so you helped with the evacuation. We're in your debt. We may need more of your aid yet. Goodbye. Passive point. Let's go. Awesome. We're gonna keep just boost up intelligence for now, I think. Volcanic orb. Cast a fiery orb that spews burning shrapnel in all directions. Let's swap out our ice ability because we're kind of going just fire mage. Accidentally. We've kind of built our character into a fire mage, which I'm all about it. I love it. Oh, the Gasper. You can sense that you have a shard of the Epoch. That's possible. Who are you? Tell him how you gained the shard. I see.
We have relied
On the power of our shards for ages, always assuming the others were lost. It seems only tapping into a fraction of its potential.
You were brought
forward in time by the shard. If you want to return to your time, we need to use them together. The void does not consume us first, of course.
If the
You're planning to deal with the void.
is an expert
We're using the shard, you can weaponize it against the void. Never seen further studies under attack. We make out time. What can I do? Everyone here is either too old or too injured to go warn Elder Painion, except for you. Please find him and have him return here before something terrible happens. Please take these idols with you, an idol of Lagon to guard you against the chaos, and one of a terror to guide you home, wherever that may be. Their memory will give you comfort. Be safe, traveler. Alright. Got some idol slots now, experience and gold. Okay, cool. So, in Last Epoch, we have some idol slots here. We'll unlock more of these as we play through the campaign here. And we have some idols now. Idols give us different attribute bonuses, as well as some skills sometimes. There's also some unique idols, as well as class-specific idols too. But for now, we just got some basic ones. This idol here, increased stun, duration, void damage, minion damage, or lightning damage. Chance to shock. Clearly we're going to go lightning damage. That's going to help our primary here. And let's see, anything else we got to do here? I think for now, we're going to leave it at that for today. This is going to be our stopping point for our second part of our Last Epoch campaign playthrough here, now that we made it to the Council Chambers. Love that we kind of turned our mage into this, like, OP fire mage. It's pretty sweet. So thank you for following along on this Last Epoch gameplay series. And I will see you in the next part. Thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your day.